Hello Unlockers! Today I'm going to talk to you about why ADHDers find it hard to get perspective and how we can use nature photography to get out of our own head. So as ADHDers, it's really hard for us to gain a sense of perspective and clarity in the situations that we get into in life and in our relationships for a variety of reasons, including that we tend to catastrophize things. We tend not to create enough space for us to actually reflect on things. We tend to have rejection sensitivity dysphoria, which clouds our judgment of how people feel about us. And we also have a lot of anxiety and overwhelm and a tendency to ruminate as well. The reason that stepping out into nature is such a great way of gaining perspective is that it's a very intuitive way of getting us to naturally slow ourselves down. It doesn't take a lot of effort. And the great thing about taking a camera outdoors is that we are often prompted then to look at things that we wouldn't have otherwise noticed. This is something that I found a macro camera lens particularly useful for. You can actually buy them really cheap online and attach them to your phone. And you can give yourself little prompts to help shift your focus, like trying to find something red, something glistening, something alive, something intricate. You'll be super surprised at how much there is going on in every tiny little corner. It actually reminds us how much is going on outside of our own heads, outside of our lives and our thoughts and our problems. I've also noticed that nature tends to reflect back at me that everything is always changing, and that makes me think about how everything is changing inside me, and that my thoughts and that my problems are not always fixed, which kind of lifts a big weight off me. I've also found that when I look up at the sky and take in its vastness, I start to realise that things are bigger than me and my thoughts and my problems, and it helps me to deal with the weight of the things that might be going on in my life. Taking some time to look at life through a different lens or angle, we can see that things might seem at first like a giant problem when we're up so close, but when you step back and step away, you might then come to realise that it's quite small in the grand scheme of things. There's a quote from the ancient poet Rumi that goes, "Out beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in the grass, the world is too full to talk about." Also, fun fact, if you record birds' song in slow motion, it sounds like this. Isn't that amazing? Super cool. Have a wonderful day. Hope this was helpful for you. Get outside and get out of your head.